It took just 20 minutes for a storm to devastate hundreds of hectares of farmland in northern Italy. Vineyards, olive groves, and vegetable fields, symbols of the Mediterranean summer, were shredded by a violent hailstorm. On the afternoon of August 1st, in Padua, one of the agricultural hubs of the Veneto region, the sky suddenly turned pitch black. Within less than an hour, a supercell storm rolled in, bringing hail and violent gusts of wind. According to Coldiretti, the organization representing Italian farmers, the hailstorm lasted about 20 minutes and struck multiple areas, including Piezzolola, Sul Brenta, Gran Torto, Saonara, Legaro, and Casarugo. Locals recalled, "We heard a pounding noise, like someone smashing our roof with boulders. Looking out to the garden, everything was white from hail. Trees were flattened, crops were smashed. There was nothing left to harvest, and they were right. Field inspections later confirmed that most summer crops were completely lost. Tomatoes, zucchinis, and cucumbers that were just ripening had been crushed. Vineyards, which were nearing the harvest season for this year's wine, suffered destruction of up to 80 to 90%. What hurts most is not just the financial loss, but the months of hard work wiped out in an instant. A farming season requires immense care, fertilizers, labor, machinery, and now all that's left is frustration and helplessness. Farmers in Padua are now asking a hard question: will insurance be enough to cover the loss? And if these kinds of storms keep happening every year, how are they supposed to carry on Italian agriculture, once a proud symbol with products like wine, olive oil, pasta, and cheese, is now facing a harsh paradox: strong tradition, but weak resilience. Climate change isn't just altering the weather, it's shaking the entire agricultural ecosystem. The storm in Padua is not an isolated incident. It's the tip of the iceberg in a much bigger crisis, the climate crisis. In recent years, Italy has been hit repeatedly. Prolonged drought in the Po River, extreme heat waves sparking wildfires in Sicily, and unseasonal frost damaging crops in central regions all point to a pattern of escalating climate instability. The storm in Padua carries a stark warning: climate change is rewriting the rules of weather. Shifting jet streams and warmer Mediterranean waters are fueling more frequent and intense storms even in the heart of summer. Scientists predict that extreme weather events like this will only increase, threatening not just Italy, but all of Europe's food security.
Cazzo, mamma e piante.
The answer lies in international cooperation. We need a global network where countries share data, technologies, seeds, and finances to build a more resilient agricultural system, from drought-resistant crops to smart irrigation systems. Italy must also rethink its urban and rural planning to adapt to this new climate reality. What happened in Padua is not just a weather report, it's a wake-up call for the way humanity lives. If we keep ignoring climate change, consuming like before, cutting down forests, and burning coal and oil, then violent storms like the one in Italy will soon become normal anywhere in the world. But in every crisis, there's also an opportunity for change. A summer interrupted by storms can become the starting point of a new summer, a summer of awakening, a summer where people consume more responsibly, support sustainable farming, and push governments to act more urgently for our shared future. I still remember the eyes of a farmer in Padua when he said, "We're not afraid of bad weather. What scares me is that we bear all the burden, and no one shares it with us." Maybe what we need most right now isn't just high-tech solutions, but humanity, empathy, solidarity, and collective action. Because in the face of global crises, no one can stand alone. Still, there's one question we must bravely ask, even if it sparks controversy. Are all our current problems truly caused by climate change? Or are they also the result of poor land planning, unsustainable farming, and weak management? Is climate change the real cause, or sometimes just a convenient excuse to hide ineffective policies? I don't have a definite answer, but I believe the more people who care and ask these questions, the closer we will get to real solutions, not just for the climate, but for the future of us all. Thanks for watching this episode of Raging Planet. If you found this story important, please hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more powerful insights on climate, nature, and humanity. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss future videos. Some visuals in this video were used for illustrative purposes and may not represent the full event. Always stay updated with local weather alerts and have a safety plan ready for you and your family. See you in the next video.
Beccio, adesso sono sotto un distributore, Dio mio, grosse come le bare da ping pong, Dio porco, robe allucinanti, guarda l'acqua, per terra, Dio bestia, mai visto una roba del genere, Dio can, mai visto una roba del genere. Ho avuto la fortuna di fermarmi, una macchina la via svolgita, sicuro, ma garantito, mi basta che ieri i tegni, allucinante, Dio cane, allucinante, Dio bestia. Mai visto una roba del genere in 50 anni, Dio can, mai visto una roba del genere.